end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Wilson to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Quan Alexander able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To try again after the sack. Wilson, this complete to Lockett. And some room to work. And all the way down to the 26. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Quan Alexander getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Wilson. Steps away. And now he'll let this one go. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Check the backer, check the backer. Check.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Quan Alexander. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson rolling to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
It's caught. Lockett. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. Back now in Seattle, Washington. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
13 yards there and a Niner first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. 21, 21.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, check, watch.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. To throw is Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 54! I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
On first down, Coleman. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They will run again with Coleman. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Here we go. 180! 54, Mike. Wrap. 1, Omaha. Mike 5-4. Hey, Haywood.
Garoppolo to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's Coleman. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day.